Our brains are bombarded by information. What we see, what we feel, what people tell us, what we read. For philosophy and cognitive science, these tend to be studied independently. But here at the Cube, it is all about how information is combined, the cognitive recipes we use to mix and make use of the information available to us.
What we try to do here is to bring together basically the best of two worlds. The conceptual rigor from philosophy and the cutting-edge methods from neuroscience.
The Cube is one of few places in Europe where professionally trained philosophers and behavioral scientists collaborate to research cognition, value and behavior.
I think that our two disciplines provide complementarity where it counts. My dealings with philosophers on a day-to-day basis is continually pushing me to be more rigorous in the way I look at and try and understand my data.
Well, I think we're very lucky from an academic perspective. We have connections to the Faculty of Philosophy, to the Munich Center for Neuroscience, to a prestigious Department of Experimental Economics and to Psychology. Being at the crossroad of so many institutions is very unique.
A typical day at the Cube will start with either a bike ride or a nice walk through the beautiful city of Munich and the buzzing student district. Cube HQ is situated next to the main building of the Ludwig Maximilian University, or LMU.
I think philosophy of mind should be informed by empirical work and vice versa. So Cube is the right place to work at the intersection between philosophy and neuroscience.
One of our core missions is to promote discussion both between academics and the public that funds our work. So this morning we need to brainstorm about our next big public engagement project.
I'm working on collaboration with natural history museums where we conduct some of our experiments.
Next, we shift gears and move to the statistician's library for the lab meeting, always a highlight of the week. This is when we sit together to listen, learn, share, debate, and come up with new questions which challenge both the philosophers and the scientists in the room.
What is unique about Cube is that my team members are very knowledgeable and they each come from different training and educational background that allows me to have different perspectives about my research and research question.
Sometimes our work is not even done in the same room but across countries and continents. Today, we have a video conference with collaborators working together on the topic of metacognition. Each semester, the Cube team provides a broad offering of undergraduate and graduate courses. Our classes cater to students of the GSN, the LMU Philosophy Department, as well as Erasmus and other international visiting students.
I found that working at the Cube gave me a lot of human interaction and that I was in direct contact with human subjects and I could see the results and effects of my experiments.
Additionally, the senior members of the group supervise and support student projects. With regular meetings, students receive feedback and guidance to drive their research forward. Unlike most philosophy departments, the Cube is equipped with testing facilities as well as access to off-site lab space where data can be acquired and theoretical concepts can be put to the test. What I'm going to be asking you to do is to explore these very funky-looking objects where you'll see that there are two. I'm most interested in how our senses work together to extract useful information about the world we live in and the people we interact with.
I'm specifically looking at the vestibular domain, so I'm interested in whether we have metacognitive access to this very subconscious and silent sense of ours.
I try to combine classic philosophical questions, such as what makes an action an intentional one, with empirical methods, including experiments on behavior and brain activity.
Alright, do you have an actual average signal already that you can show me? I'm just setting the cameras because we're doing this experiment on group discussion and we want to make sure we record what people are saying, their arguments, but also their body language. 10 seconds left.
The question we're interested in is how will our day-to-day social interactions with each other look like when some of those we interact with are replaced by artificial intelligence?
The Cube is a hub where philosophers and scientists work side by side, asking questions, fleshing out ideas, all within a positive, collaborative space, and sometimes late into the night. Our brains are hugely complex and specialized systems. But we need a unifying theory of how the mind works, and it is this that we are trying to achieve here at the Cube. Each day, we take a step closer towards that goal.